Hello YouTube, it's your boy B3 back with another kicking graphic novel review. Last time we did Venom Volume 3, and today we are doing Venom Volume 4, The Nativity. This one was a decent surprise. I'm really happy to see the fallout of this book. It's a 30th anniversary book, by the way. They went back to number 1 after this book because of the movie, and they wanted to make it easier to get new readers in the Venom comic because they knew they would get new readers because of the movie. I have reviewed the movie on my Be The Reductions channel, check that out. But, yeah. So I'm going to read you the back of the book here. Eddie Brock is back to his old lethal protector self, but a certain wall-crawling super sleuth can't just forget his recent crimes, and when Spider-Woman breaks down his door, it's Venom versus Venom blasts. Soon Eddie learns a terrible truth. His other has been keeping an earth-shattering secret from him, one that will change everything. And at exactly the wrong time, a new enemy threatens to tear Eddie and the symbiote apart, and not just from each other. Plus, relive the first classic clash with Venom's odious original offspring, the psychopathic Carnage, and celebrate 3 decades of the symbiotic sensation with a gallery of 30th anniversary variant covers. Collecting Venom 2016 number 161 and 164 through 165. By Mike Costa, Javier Garon, Mark Bagley, Scott Hanna, Dono Sanchez Almara, and Eric Argentinia. Arseninia. Plus, Amazing Spider-Man 1963, number 362 through 363, and the Venom 30th Anniversary variants. So the reason there's a skipping in the numbering in this book is because of Venom Inc., the crossover with Amazing Spider-Man. I have already reviewed that. I reviewed it a while ago, actually, so you can check that out. Sorry, I reviewed it early and not during my Venom run reviews because I was reading Amazing Spider-Man also. This is a good book. This is better than the last volume. I like it. It's $15.99 in the US. ISBN 978-1-302-909-833. It's not... Okay, so the Venom... the portion of the book that's the 2016 run isn't that long, which is why they include all the Carnage stuff in here also. To thicken it up. It's a nice little recap if you don't have it already. I'm not going to review the Carnage part because that is technically a different book, and I feel like most of you probably know that story anyways, where Spider-Man and Venom team up to take on Carnage. So I'm just going to say it's in here. You know, it has the Fantastic Four in it and stuff. It's got lots of cool covers. Lots of cool 30th anniversary covers. I have to say, this is really dope one from X-Men Red number 3 with Scarlet Spider fighting Venom. It's a real cool cover. But yeah, the Venom part of the book, he becomes cured because remember his blood, the government made his blood poisonous to symbiotes, but he got an overdose of his cure and he was mixed with Anti-Venom's biology for a little bit in Venom Inc., which cured Eddie Brock. So now the symbiote isn't slowly going insane anymore. It's not getting poisoned and getting weaker. He and the symbiote are working perfectly together now. They aren't hyper-violent. He can control his violent nature. He can control his anger. They even stop the looter without maiming him or biting him or anything. But then Spider-Woman steps in to try to arrest Venom. And when Spider-Woman tries to arrest him in his apartment, the Venom symbiote kind of half bonds with her and shows it its emotions and things that it and Eddie have done. And she's like, okay, I see you're trying to be better, but I'm keeping an eye on you. And it turns out Spider-Woman, you know, had a kid relatively recently. And she has a soft spot for people expecting babies. Guess who's expecting a baby? The fucking Venom symbiote's about to spawn again, motherfuckers. And this government agency's trying to get it. And then there's some stuff from the Carnage ongoing that I didn't really understand too well. I do plan on reading that Carnage ongoing at some point, so we will be doing that. But, yeah, we'll get to that Carnage ongoing eventually. But they have the baby, pretend it's stillborn, so that the government won't take it. And Mac Gargan's in this too, because they were gonna the government was gonna bond it to Scorpion and use him to test it. But it ends up staying at Alchemax, and Alchemax is like raising it and taking care of it, but they're not gonna bond it onto anybody until the symbiote and Eddie say it's ready. And they're gonna study it non-invasively. So they're going to like raise this symbiote to be a hero symbiote and then help it find a good host so it can be a hero. I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be pretty cool. I think that's really cool, actually. I would like to see Venom fighting with a teammate. That'd be really cool. But then that's the end of that book. Once again, if you don't care to read the old Amazing Spider-Man bit from the 60s, then you don't need to. Excuse me. No, it's a classic story, but I don't feel the need to review it here, because that's not what this video is for. This video is for the 2016 run of Venom and the end of the 2016 run of Venom. And I am very, very happy, or it started in 2016 anyways, and I'm very, very happy to move on to the next volume of Venom. I have reviewed a lot of stuff. I reviewed this whole run, really, because I reviewed Venom by Rick Remender, the complete collections 1 and 2. I didn't review Venom by Colin Bunn, the complete collection, but I did review all the individual graphic novels that make up that complete collection. I haven't reviewed the 2 volumes of Space Knight yet. I'll get to that. But I have reviewed this entire run of Venom, volumes 1 through 4. I've reviewed Venom Inc. I've reviewed Edge of Venomverse, Venomverse, Venom X-Men Poison X, Venomized. All that's been reviewed. So this run and all its tie-ins I have reviewed. Fantastic. Just put it over there in my red pile. But, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. I still have a lot of new Avengers I have to get to. I've read 3 volumes. Just got volume 4. Hopefully I can read those for you guys, or review those for you guys soon. I also want to go ahead and read the Venom Volume 1 from the current run, or what's the current run at the time of recording this anyways. You never know with comic books. They could go back to number 1 at any moment. You never know. But, yeah, that's it. So thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll be seeing you all later.